Yo, what is up, my tubers? Back for some more drafting here on Arena. Got some more of this Bro War draft before we get access to the Dominaria Remastered on Magic Online starting tomorrow. And that will be on January 26th. That is tomorrow for me. So let's do another Bro draft here. Will it be our send-off of the Bro format? Maybe. We did open one of the best rares, I recall, Titania's Command. What a doozy. That does a lot of stuff. Mainly, it makes 2 4/4s and then pumps up the rest of your team. So, pretty darn good card. We pass nothing even close to power level of this. Excavation Explosion's fine. And then, yeah. We'll take the Titania's Command. We will be happy about it. We will look to continue the green. I think we want to cut off green now as hard as we can. So, seeing a pack with like Golem and Epic Confrontation feels a bit nice here. Fauna Shaman is a solid enough rare, but I don't think you're supposed to take it over a lot of other cards. I think this is a card that you try to pick up later and maybe even try to wheel it. It does have some good synergy in like green-black if you get like the Emergency Welds or any of the other recursion effects, but I think here I'd rather just take the Boulder Branch Golem. Speaking of Emergency Weld, I guess there's one in this pack as well. We're probably going to wheel something here, so good picks so far. What do we have now for our third pick? Honor Guard is filler. Tinkering is filler. I do like Gift. I don't think you want to take it third pick, though. I guess there's a Haywire Might that we could consider as a pseudo green card, but this is another card that I don't think you need to take super early. What is the best card here? The best card in the pack feels like it's Mightstone's Animation. Kind of an unfortunate pack. I wonder if I would rather just keep cutting off green and just take one of the weaker green cards. But I don't think that feels right. I mean, it's so early in the draft that let's just take the best card. Weak pick. Okay. Weak pick into a good pick as we see a Bushwhack here fourth. Definitely could consider that. Battery Bearer, fantastic. Combat Courier, one of the better one drops in the format. Another Mightstone's Animation here. There's an Emergency Weld here. And a Tower Worker, which I also don't mind to help cast your command a bit early. Once again, I think I'm going to cut off the green. Just take the Bushwhack. Does some good work both early and late game. Another pretty solid pack here for us. Shoot Down is good. Audacity has been okay. We also have an Ichor Wellspring and an Energy Refractor. I'm not sure Wellspring is going to be at its best in a green deck. It's mainly what black and red that can utilize an artifact like this. Although if we end up playing blue for animation, that's okay. I kind of would rather just take the Refractor here or the Shoot Down, I think. Let's just, again, take another green card for now. And keep that flowing. Alright, maybe time to take a different card now. It may be a little bit awkward to take Stern Lesson after passing the Battery Bearer, but what else would I take otherwise? Not a fan of Urza. Demon's okay. But it feels like Stern Lesson is just indeed the best card here. It also digs us to command, so I think that makes sense. Bobble's always a free play. I love seeing this card go around pretty late. Like 7th pick is a fantastic spot to take this card. It just filters the deck, right? Basically makes it like I'm playing a 39 card deck, which means I am more likely to draw my Titania's Command. This is pick 8, so second to last before we, or last pick before we wheel something. I guess we'll take the Coastal Bulwark. If we're gonna go blue-green ramp, we want to have the early game ways to stabilize to land our fatties. So even though we've passed a couple of these coastals already, it's a fine pickup now. Filler cards. Keeper of the Cadence does have some utility, potentially. The Stone Retrieval Unit and Pallbearer are a little bit more filler. Okay, wheeling a Tower Worker. We'll take that over Coastal number 2. That's good. Yeah, this is a good blue-green start. Oh man, if you missed yesterday's draft, you want to catch that one. I had a pretty funny blue-green splashing over the top deck, and man, I made so many mistakes. There were... If we get over the top again, that would be pretty funny, but in the final game, man, I finally had a chance to cast the over the top, and I just threw it. I was like, I'll surveil this land in the graveyard. And then we didn't find another land because I miscounted. Anyways, just reminiscent since we're on a blue-green similar ramp deck. This looks like a pretty weak pack. Maybe the Adept. Don't think we're going to play Coding. Wow, that Battery Bearer on the wheel was fantastic. What? Okay. Oh, now we're locking in the blue-green ramp for sure as we get a Depth Charge Colossus here. On 6 mana, that triggers the Battery Bearer. Holy smokes. That is a good sign for blue-green. Pack 2, pick 1. Number 1 card in the pack. Not close. That's the Skyfisher Spider, and we're going to go ahead and take that even though we don't have any black yet. Card's just a little bit too good. I don't have many creatures to sacrifice at the moment, but it's the beginning of pack 2, so we have a lot of time. What are we passing here? Exemplar would be okay. Commando, okay. Explosion, Wilds, another shoot down, Weld. This has super high upside and it's not too hard to splash. And this has super high upside and it's not too hard to splash. All right, we'll double up on the Skyfisher Spiders. Now I'm really happy I took the first one, otherwise I'd be kicking myself. Gonna be looking for the fixing now. I took, what was it over? What did I take over Energy Refractor? I don't remember exactly, but now I kind of wish I had taken the Refractor. Oh well, that's fine. Again, it's still super early enough, and the Spider's just way too good to pass on. Now we will definitely look for Emergency Welds, though, because making sure we get one of those is such a good combo with Spider. Pick 3, we have like an Overwhelming Remorse. Actually, you know what? I could just be playing green-black instead of the blue. There wouldn't be anything wrong with that, too. I'm losing an Argothian Sprite and picking up a Remorse. Yeah, and even if I don't end up just playing green-black straight up, it's not like Remorse would be another bad splash card. It would be good. So let's do that. As we get a Refractor here now. Prowler would also be good. It's a fantastic one with Spider. Let's go with the Refract. Jeez, Iron Crusher here too. This has just been a super good 4-drop, or 7-drop if you can. Especially the 5 toughness makes it really hard to attack into. Maybe we're gonna go like some Sultai ramp. The blue for the card draw to find our Titania's Command. The black for all the removal. We have 2 Spiders and a Remorse. Every time you pick up a Skyfisher Spider, like I said before, those Emergency Welds go way up in your pick order. Or I think they should. So if we can find Welds, we'll take them pretty highly. Woohoo! Oh man, another really spicy late game card, which I don't even think we need. Like, we have a Sprite here. I need the early game plays. Triple blue is putting me off of this, even though it's good. Let's take the Sprite. Pretty weak pack here for us. I don't mind taking Rust Goliath. At the end of the day, a 5-mana, 3/5 reach is a pretty good blocker, but could have been better. Man, another Temporal Anchor? Somebody's going to have a good time with 2 of those. I'm just going to take the Prowler now. And look to get up all the Emergency Welds if we can. Tomacool Honor Guard with 2 Spiders is reasonable. I guess I'd rather have another shoot down, though. Sigil of Valor. I don't think we're playing that. Maybe a 3/3 for 3 can fit. 3rd shoot down? We probably don't need. I wonder if Philagi Excavation is actually good here with all of my top-end artifact creatures. I don't need any of those other cards, so maybe. Nice. Wield the other Prowler. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so I'm going to need the Graveyard Recursion, but otherwise this is a kind of a nice deck. Looks like we are leaning in heavier into the black, though. And if you look at it, the battery bear are actually not going to do that much anymore. We don't have that many top-end artifacts to really trigger it, so... Like, if we just cut the blue and go like this, is that even better? Probably. That would put me at 17 playables going into pack 3, which is a fine amount. And we opened a Keening Stone again. This could be back-to-back drafts with Keening Stone, because I had the Keening Stone in yesterday's over-the-top deck. Spotter Thopter's also quite good. Yeah. Do we want Keening Stone? It's slow, but it's a solid win con. Could just take Courser or Spotter Thopter here, too. Nothing wrong with either of those. In fact, I'd probably rather have the Courser than the Rust Goliath. Yeah, let's do that. And that is a terrible, terrible next pack for us. Shoot. Gurgling Anointer looks really bad here. Amulet is cute, but not good. Are we going to just take like an Onulet? Or maybe try to splash a Static Net? I might try splashing Static Net, I guess. Disfigure is good over Spider. Early interaction's nice. Emergency Weld, please. I guess No One Left Behind is also okay with the Spider. Instead of taking Power Stone Fracture. Yeah, because we don't need the removal. And we have 2 Blanchwoods for some self-mill. Let's do that. Pristine Talisman looks fine here. Passing another Stern Lesson. I guess I could take Stalwart too. Oh, I guess Stalwart's better with double Spider, isn't it? Yeah. Gives us a small creature to sacrifice later on. We'll take the Might now. That's fine. This looks like a good deck. It's just green-black good cards. For sure. If this had 2 Emergency Weld, I think this would be a very, very good deck. I saw 2 during the draft, and I passed them both, but I guess we weren't black at the time, right? We were playing blue. But then the double Spider really threw us off. Another Crusher, though. And an Opportunist. Yowza. Is the first Opportunist better than the second Crusher? It might be. I don't think either of those choices is wrong. It's just I kind of want to lower the curve a bit. Okay, there's one Gaia's Gift. A lot of good blue stuff still going around, though, but we ended up with a really solid green-black list, I feel like. We're wheeling the Spotter Thopter. I can go, I would guess, 16 lands here pretty easy. Energy Refractor could also be a cut if we wanted to. Let's take the Growth for a trick. And then some last few pickups here, most likely not going to matter. Yeah, I mean, I could even run like the Tomokul Honor Guard over Refractor now. Just another random 2-drop. We kind of want to have like a curve out, so we can just go creature, creature, Titanius Command, GG. Do we want Sigil of Valor? I don't think so. Alright, I mean, I think this deck is good. It could have been better. Wow, 3rd Prowler too. No graveyard recursion is going to be the biggest issue here. 3 Blanchwood Prowlers with 0... Oh, I guess I have the No One Left Behind, but 3 Blanchwood Prowlers with no Emergency Welds is really gross. Like I said, the double spider wants emergency weld so badly, and we just didn't get there. This is like a 10-6. Yeah, I mean, this looks like a solid deck. I could easily see us getting 7 wins. Let's go to round 1 and hope that we can start off with a good start. All right, round 1. We are on the play. Pretty good looking opening hand. 1 drop, 2 drop, no swamps, but we do have a black source in the Stalwart. Elf, Druid, Soldier. Let's go ahead and bobble. Drawing a forest. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and just turn 3 Iron Craw. Nice. So we can apply some heavy pressure here. And if they have like a prison sentence, we can blow it up with the spider too. Oh, it's a little bit more annoying, sure. Okay. Gonna need 1 or 2 more spells, but not looking the worst. There's that prison sentence I was talking about. Alright, so we'll play the spider, sack the Stalwart, blow up the sentence. Looks like they missed a land dropped and double topped, so... Oh, that's a good draw too. Maybe that's even better. Yeah, let's play out the 4-5 instead of unlocking the Crusher. As I was saying, they probably topped some lands, right? Oh, they went greedy. They didn't. Well, then we can get a little bit greedy back. Not greedy, but blow up the prison sentence here. It's back in for 8. It might be like a land into the cohort. I guess that would make sense for them to double top that order of cards. No, it's just going to be a combat thresher. That is not a problem for us. 2/2 double strike here does not block very well. So yeah, we just attack, pump up the Crusher. Okay. And we are not going to exile the spider. We have the recursion in our hand. Plus that turns on the Courser draw card. I'm actually getting punished here for not going for lethal last turn, but I guess that's fine. So sack the Crusher, kill the Onulet. They gain 2, go to 3, but we get to attack with Courser. They have to chump with Dissident, and we get to draw a card. That's a pretty damn good card. Yeah, I'm just going back in my mind. If I just reanimate a random creature, the previous turn, we have just 3 lethal threats, and then they can't do that. But obviously this is still insane-o position. Pretty good. Pretty good draw for us. Yeah, this deck would be sick with an emergency welder too. It would turn like a 7 out of 10 into like a 9 out of 10, I feel like. Alright, 1-0. Off to game 2. I don't think you mulligan hands with Titania's command. As long as we find something to do between turn 3 and casting the command. Like Opportunist into any other creature into Titania's command, I would guess is going to be kind of nice. Drawing a plains for the turn. Yeah, I mean, we have a bunch of 2-drops too. Prowlers and whatnot. That was world worst possible. Holy crap. That's 3 lands in a row. Yikes. Our hand went from very good to just immediately garbage. Crusher off the top, please. Are you kidding? 16 lands. We've drawn half of them. First 4 draw steps being land. That's bad. That's real bad. Alright, they hit a Hercule, or not Hercules, a Zephyr Sentinel. Okay, well. That's just bad luck. Not much you can do here. Kept a 4 land hand, we drew 5 in a row. And now because of this, because I didn't have anything else to do in between, my only option is to not even cast the command next turn, because it's not even going to do anything. And they have the Sentinel to protect as well. Good deck by the opponent, no doubt. I mean, Siege Veteran's obviously insane, too. I guess now I don't have an option. They can just block and sack. Yep. Brutal, brutal, brutal. I don't know. Maybe if I just cast the Titania's command on turn 6, we could still have tried to race a little bit. They hit Weak Stone Subjugation too. Alright, that's probably GG's. Okay. Glad they blocked. Oh, I mean, maybe there's still a small chance here. feel like they should just flash out the Zephyr Sentinel and try to put me on a 2-turn clock, though. Yeah. Although if they were going to do this, they should have just bounced a creature anyways. If we draw Spider next turn, we have a chance. Holy smokes. That was a lot of rares from them, too. Lauren, my Crusher. They can subjugate my Bear. Yeah, I didn't play this super well. I think I just needed to slam the command on turn 6 and just tried to attack, attack, attack. I don't have an option. I have to attack here. It's so bad though. And then I go for upkeep this and disfigure their Sentinel. And they just had a second one. Alright, GG's. Yeah, their deck looked great. Don't get me wrong. But we drew 4 or 5 lands literally in a row to start the game. And then I probably made a mistake not immediately casting command. Though given their draw, I'm not sure that would have mattered. But feel bads. Too many lands. Okay, on to the next. We'll give this a shot. We don't need to find a black source immediately. Drawing a 2-drop there was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, turn 2 Sprite, turn 3 Opportunist looks like a fine curve. That is quite the name from the opponent. Okay, now I would like to draw Swamp if possible. Because forests are our worst draws, and we are getting plenty of those. Bonesaw? Alright, I take 5 in the air. Let's draw Swamp, please. That works as well. Still need a Swamp, though. Nice. They did nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and save this and make it a 4-3. Sure. Discards a land. That is not really a card. I don't know why people like that card so much. Do I want to even shoot that down? That seems like such a bad shoot down target. We'll wait. If they have removal, we're hoping it's subjugation. Nice. Because now we don't mind running out the spider and killing the quandary. I'll lose 5 life, don't care. I think we'd rather keep the land here so we can potentially double spell. Fair enough. I wonder if I just shoot down their pristine talisman. I guess it's probably not super relevant right now, though. That's fine. Okay. Bit of a board stall scenario here. This is just a Titania's Command waiting room. That's very good. Coastal Bulwark, sure. That actually looks like the best of our shoot-down targets, because we don't really want them surveilling. And it allows the Harvester to double block the Golem. I don't think we mind trading the Golem straight up for their Trench Stalker, because that'll allow our other creatures to get bashing in. Though maybe I just draw Titanias and then we just attack with everything and it doesn't matter. Not quite. Bounce it, sure. Okay, that's good for us. That lets our Courser start doing stuff if they trade. Land, Might, and a Disfigure. We do not need lands. That was an unfortunate draw step. Just gives them a good double block on our Courser now, but I think it's probably a necessity for us to just smack in, right? Maybe it's not necessary. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're not in a super rush. The Surveil is much more annoying than the life gain is currently. I don't even think we fire off the Prowler anymore, it just doesn't do anything. Besides, deck us out faster. Well, well, well. Alright, that is good. With that draw, I think I like attacking with most stuff here. Drawing an extra card. Alright. Keeping our Courser alive is nice. We're not going to exile. And yeah, I still don't think I want to play out this stupid Prowler. Actually, is that even... Man, maybe I should have just gotten back my Argothian Sprite and started leveling that up instead. But it feels like getting back the Spider makes sense. Eh, that wasn't a great attack. The Courser lived, which was super good, but... I think I just got a little bit too impatient. The thing is, with their Coastal Bulwarks surveilling them every turn, I don't want to give them the opportunity to find their best hits, you know? And they've surveilled a bunch of lands in the graveyard, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 14. Like, there are not many lands left in their deck. Okay. Alright, where's command? Any commands? Woo, buddy. So we will exile this time, gain the 7. And yeah, they have fewer cards in their library, so I don't want to prowl. Man, both players saw a ton of lands this game. There it is. Okay, now I will play this out. There we go. All right. Whew. Very weird game. 2-1. Maybe we can hit Mythic this draft too if we get a few more wins in a row here. How are we looking? Looking real good, actually, right? Cheap interaction, cheap creature, maybe a land if necessary. I'm pleased with this hand. Even play out a 1-1 for 1, why not? Gixian Infiltrator. Do I need to disfigure that there? No. Am I going to? Just did. Looks like we're probably going to need to bushwhack for a land. I'm okay with that. So it looks like they're missing lands. This is one of those scenarios where it's actually looking correct to play out the Boulder Branch Golem as a 4-mana 3/3 here, because we have the No One Left Behind in our hand. Because we're not going to mind a trade with the Golem, and then bring it back as a 6/5 later on. Okay, they've rattled off a few lands here after missing. Love it. Love that play. Very good for us. Yeah, I guess we're gonna actually make this play too. Given that we have overwhelming remorse in our hand still. And a giant growth at that. Crown's super good, but sadly for them it doesn't do anything here. Let's bring back our 6-5 and maybe they just concede. They have to be missing a color here. So we have lethal with a land draw, right? Darn it. Not much to say about this game. Our draw was pretty good and the opponent had a miserable draw, yeah. No surprise. Oh baby, 2 more wins. Didn't think I was going to be hitting Mythic this season since didn't imagine we'd be playing more Bro War, but like I said a couple days ago, we took like a month-long break from Bro War while Vintage Cube came up, the Kaldheim drafts came up in prep for the Arena Open. And then we have Phryxia All Will Be One coming in the next few weeks sometime, so starting in 2nd or something week of February. We'll have some new cards. Should be fun. I have 10 forests in this deck. I like YOLO keeping this. These type of hands have never failed me. Never! Forest off the top. Give it. That could be a forest. 1/2 flyer. Yeah. Okay. 2 chances. 1 chance. Hey. Hey. Never a doubt. No sweats. I've got reach. I'm blocking. Alaji Chain Dancer. 2/4 can turn into a double striker, huh? So this is kind of bait, because if they just use the Paratrooper pump, we get them. Well, this is still good for us. They don't get to kill both creatures, and it's a decent enough trade in our books, I think. Disfigure, Crusher, and a land all milled. And I'm going to go ahead and shoot down their Paratrooper. There might not be many better targets, and we have 2 spiders in our hand if they do. That's fine. Yeah, we just sit and bide our time. No rush. That's good. Start activating that instead. Dragon Engine. That is annoying. I'm gonna main phase pump this. Pass. I go ahead and take 4 damage here. I don't mind that. Well, now they can just sack the dragon anyways. I guess I should have still main phase in case they draw like their unleash. But I imagine what they're doing here is they're just gonna sacrifice it and then draw 3. Wow, they ripped another Whirling Strike. Okay, I mean that's still fine. It's a trade. That was a pretty lucky draw for them though. I'm guessing I should probably kill the Strong Bull here. Damn, if they don't draw that Whirling Strike, man. Kind of brutal. What is this? Okay. Hey! Hey, 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 hey. Yeah. Sure. And I get to gain 6 back? Deal. So now they get to unearth, play out their card unearth. Yep. We'll take 4, but more importantly, they get to draw 3 fresh ones. Ooh, they're all spells? They hit nothing but spells, it looks like. That's annoying. That's fine. That's a fantastic draw step. Alright, we're still in the driver's seat for sure. So awkward that the spider just chilling in our hand. That's another turn where it might have been right to play it out because they're at 3 life. Oh. Damn. I could have played Boulder Branch and sacked it, but I think we just make this attack since it was a chump on the surface of things. Yeah, this is good for us. I still think we hold on to the spider. Maybe that turn right there was an opportunity to play it out, but there's so many scary things that they could have here. Ah, that poor second spider. The opponent will never know that we had 2 in our hand. Just the whole time. Okay. That puts us at 4-1, and we are 1 win away from regaining our Mythic status. So let's just win the next game and then not worry about anything else that happens. Go next game on the play, and that looks like an opening hand Titania's Command with probably enough lands to cast it. Mana sources anyways. We're still going to lead with Sprite on turn 2 just to go for a little bit of pressure. We don't need to immediately hit a land with Prowler. That's actually pretty nice as well. Sure. I don't get to develop out a creature, but we want to keep every single creature we have when we're planning on casting a command in a turn or 2. So you can't block. Let's go Bushwhack. Forest. I guess Tower Worker and Prowler do the same thing. Boo, that's annoying. Hey, knock it off! All my creatures are gone for this freaking Titania's command. Did hit a land, and we hit 2 good ones, actually. It's Spider and Crusher. So even though I could have just gotten back our tower worker there, I think we're just waiting now. Are they seriously going to static net my Prowler? Okay, that is terrifying that they would do that. Does that mean they have, like, Portals of Phyrexian in their hand and they're just trying to, like, Uber ramp to 9? Or they just have more static net type cards? That is extremely terrifying. Because they've fired off, like, 3 removal spells now. 4 removal spells now already, so yeah, no, maybe it is. But, I mean, let's see if they can deal with this. Okay. Attack you for 12. You may gain 1 life back, I'll allow it. Cavalry has arrived. Alright, let's go for a shoot down on the power plant and smack out. They're gonna go to 3 here. Because the Crusher can now pump one of the bears. That makes 2 separate lethal creatures. I think we're slightly favored here. And they don't even have enough to go land into Portal. That ain't gonna cut it. Hey, okay, nice. Well, Titania's Revenge, leading us back into the Mythic rank. We're probably in the thousands, right? Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's crazy, actually. This is so late in the season to hit Mythic. What is today? January 25th? Oh. Okay, well, I guess we're starting in a moderately decent position. Maybe we can crack the top 100 if we win the last 2. I would guess probably not. Then we'll see how much we gain if we win here. Alright. The Mythic run completed. OP goes first. Our hand is good. Not bad. Prowler probably finds a 3rd land for us on turn 2 if we don't draw one the first turn. Also makes our Remorse presumably cost less. Key to the City, playing that against my Haywire Might is a little bit interesting. Alright, Prowler, find me some lands, please. We even drew No One Left Behind, too, for good value. Swamp, Crusher, land, or Forest. I like it. Those are effectively ideal hits. 1 good creature to reanimate, and the land that we so crave. Cradle Clear Cutter, yeah. Huh, I wonder if I prowl again and just blow up their key. Kinda like doing that. Land, land. 3 lands hit, okay. No complaints. We would still love to naturally draw 1 more so that I can cast No One Left Behind without needing to develop out the tower worker first, but hey. Sure. Let's go ahead and blow up the key. Did find the land, beautiful. I'm gonna shoot down their Crusher. I'm gonna leave them with a Clear Cutter. Next turn, we're going to probably just go let no one left behind on our own Crusher. It's fine. Alright, that is enough lands for a while. Please and thank you. Blanchwood Armor. I do apologize, but that creature is not very long for this world. Yeah. Let's save the spider. They can just block the 5/1 here, but I'm okay with that. I'd rather get their might off the battlefield, I think. Although, I guess because we have Spider in our hand, trading off with our Prowler is not exactly the best. Alright, let's smack in with the Crusher again. Are they gonna guys gift it just to save it? Sure, I'm okay with that. I'm gonna just shoot down their clear cutter here too. They've been missing lands. And we still have the spider in our hand anyways. It's fine. Love it. Again, I don't know if that's even right. It just lets us potentially poke in for 1 extra damage or whatever. That's the last card in their hand? Okay, I feel good. I feel quite good. How many games am I going to end with Spider in our hand, just waiting for something better to kill, I wonder? Oh, so I was going to say, now there's consideration to casting Spider because they could triple block, but they opted to attack for 1 for some reason. And now with the second Prowler draw, I don't mind pumping up the first. Okay. Sprite, land, and a land, but we don't need the lands. They need to draw like a shoot down here. Yeah, big boy is good, but not good enough. Alright, Spider. Sack Prowler. Oh, I just missed lethal. Oh, I'm bad. Whoopsies. If I play Golem and sack the Golem, they're just dead. Whoops. Autopilot brain right over here. Very awkward. Man, if they stabilize, I totally deserve a loss. Alright. Alright. Well, undeserved, but we'll take it. Alright, 275. We moved up to... Hey, we moved around 50. Okay. Yeah. We can break the top 200 then if we can win this next one. Get a nice little 7-1er. Titania's Command. Couple spiders. That's all you need. On the play. Mono 3 drops. It's a keeper. Sorry, on the draw. I can't talk. I can't think. Everything is broken. Okay. That was the opponent putting stops on my main phase. That was a very clear arena tell. Herbalist Engineers, let's see if they want to hit me for 3. We're going to play out Opportunist most likely here. Oh no, they did make a Power Stone. Interesting. In that case, I guess I'm going to go with Tower Worker. So if we draw a land next turn, we get to just play a Courser out on turn 4. Sure. They bricked on land. We did hit land. Alright, alright, alright. Looking good. Power Stone Fracture, is that what they're thinking of, maybe? We know they have minimum 6 spells in their hand, so... Ashnod Flesh. That does indeed have Death Touch. Could just fight it with our Tower Worker if we wanted to. Don't really want to remorse that thing. You know what? I guess I'm just going to trade with it and then reanimate it back. Like, if that was their best play last turn, I think I'm pretty happy just doing this. I think we want to save the Bushwhack as a removal spell, which is why I didn't get a land first. Because we're only 1 land away from casting the 6/5 after we get the Opportunist Power Stone online anyways. They're gonna weld back there. Ashnod, okay. I'm gonna punch their Stalwart here, I think. They still have 7 spells in their hand. Another. Not gonna remorse that one. If we draw a Disfigure, we'd probably still just kill it, though. I was gonna say, I don't know if that attack is actually any good for them. Oh, that's a really solid draw. That lets me give my Courser Indestructible and Trample over the top of their Ashnod. And then we still get to play out our Perimeter Patrol here, too. Nice thing is, man, we still have a Fatty in our hand, plus 2 more removal spells, so... While we know they have nothing but castable... Or, not maybe not castable. While we know they have nothing but spells in their hand, it's... Might be a little bit rough for them. Alright, there's the Spider of their own. Goodbye to the Courser. We're doing this pre-combat so that our Perimeter Patrol gets buffed, even though that tells them I have nothing left going on. I hope they don't have another emergency weld here. We would love to see that Spider get exiled, even though they gain 4 life. Oh god, they're thinking about not exiling it. That's bad. Okay, phew. Yeah, I mean, now I would think that they're probably pretty close to being ahead. 4 spells in their hand if they just play like a Boulder Branch Golem of their own. Precursor freaking Golem. And this is really bad for us because our Golem gets targeted by it as well. Well, actually, this will be funny. If they use a removal spell on my Golem here, it will kill their Golems too. I guess they, you know what they could do? They could Power Stone Fracture my Golem, sacking their Precursor, because it's additional cost. Okay, your move. Oh, this is bad. Wait, is it? No. If they pump mine. No. Oh my god, they draw a million cards though if I let this resolve. Oh my gosh. So even though I would keep my Boulder Branch Golem, I'm not sure letting them draw 4 cards is correct here. That's so sick. Okay. If they have a Gaia's Gift, they win. Gaia's Gift specifies you control, so I would end up losing my Boulder Branch here. I think this is definitely worth it, assuming this resolves. They did? Okay, we lose. We lose. We lose. So all of their golems turn into 4/4s baseline, and then they get +2/+1 in lifelink, and then they draw 3 cards. Ours gets exiled. That was very unlucky. Damn. Well, like I said, we knew the opponent had nothing but spells in their hand, so maybe that was inevitable. Okay, on to the finals we go. We are on the draw here. The hand looks fine. We can bushwhack for a black source to unlock our Disfigure, which it looks like we're probably going to need to do since we drew another forest immediately. So far, the losses we've taken, the first one was the one where we drew, what, 4 or 5 lands in a row? The second one was to that nasty, nasty Precursor Golem going infinite. Hopefully we can acquire a trophy here. I do like that our opponent's playing a bunch of those random 1-drops. Sure. I take 3. I don't like not having much to do. I don't think we want to bother shooting down the Yojin frontliner. Save that for something better. They're gonna emergency weld it back. Okay. I'm gonna end up taking too much damage now if I don't do this, as bad as it is. Might even just trade off my Stalwart for their 1/1 token at this point. We'll probably wait 1 or 2 more turns, but... This is classic Flood versus Screw again. And Screw always beats it if they draw out. Okay, we did find the spider. That's why we kept our Stalwart alive. Not a great play, but good enough for now. Stops any bleeding. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, God. Yes! Yes! Okay, we are right back in this. That is exactly the card we needed to draw. Because now, yes, they're going to out-card advantage us with Takesia's Welcome. But we have a removal spell, and now a lot of pressure. Ugh. That was a very lucky draw. Go, 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 baby. And if they just, like, arrest or whatever, prison sentence or Skyfisher Spider, Power Stone Fracture, that's great. Yeah, I'll go ahead and gain the life, even though if we draw our, who's a what's it? It's kind of awkward. Our, No One Left Behind. We might just win next turn. In fact, I would say we have a good chance of just winning next turn, given the position. That is a bold attack. Alright, GG's. Phew! A few of our wins there were very lucky. We either drew very, very well or our opponents stumbled themselves, so... Not gonna say we played perfectly, because I didn't. But hey, Titania's Command, one hell of a card if you couldn't already tell. This deck was pretty good though. Like I said, if we had a couple emergency weld, it would be nuts. But double Spider, Command, just a pretty solid green suite of creatures. Hit Mythic, back into the game. And that will be it for Bro for now. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit that like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. I'll see you back tomorrow for probably a little bit of Dominaria Remastered. Bye-bye.